Where you at, Berto?
Pokimane really effed up this time. Whoa, new unemployed news with Pokimane. What did you do this time? It feels like Pokimane be getting canceled at least 3 times a year, at least.
What's poppin', y'all? It's looking like it hasn't been a great week for the live streamer Nina Lynn, and neither has it been for Pokimane because she's just had a pressure applied to her with a lot of people that have been in her circle. Now, this all starts with Nina Lynn, who we're keeping it a buck. 8 months ago, her and this chick, Zoe Spencer, they essayed, and I'm here saying that, so you know it's for sure. So
Yeah.
they essayed this dude, Saeed, who is the assistant of Silky, FaZe Silky, and you could tell, like, the clip, he's running away, he's like, get away from me, and they grab him, they're holding on to him, they're on top of him, he does not want it. So that whole situation happened. This caused,
not want it.
that resurfaced, and then the way that Nina Lynn handled it, people were not too happy about it after it resurfaced. So after it resurfaced a week ago or 2 weeks ago, she's at a party, she's like, oh, I understand why he would feel embarrassed, this, and that, showing no type of, sympathy, empathy, whatever scenario, is taking almost no accountability until later on. But this caused a situation to resurface again with a streamer by the name of Disguised Toast. And this was a resurfaced
God damn, they really going out and digging up the dirt on y'all hoes, huh?
clip as well from, I think it was like earlier this summer. I'm not entirely sure. I don't even think I could play you guys the clip. But yeah, she's just, the guy's laying on the massage table and she's just, going in, kind of like playing, massaging him, like just messing around. And yeah, she like grabs his glute area, but it's not like she's not hard focused on that the entire time. So what happens is Disguised Toast responds to this, and he says the following: "This clip is going around with the recent convos, so I'll address it. I was trying to get a massage from the physical therapist when Nina, an IRL streamer I've never met,
Is this the same Nina?
pushed aside the therapist." Now, I didn't see the part where she pushed aside the therapist. From the clip that I'm seeing, she was just like, I'm on probation, so I don't even think I could show you guys that clip. Or I can't risk showing you guys that clip. But I didn't see anybody get pushed. I see a cameraman. I see nobody saying stop, including this grown man here. He's what, like, not 22, not 23. Toast is like 33, 34 years old. So I pushed aside the therapist and started grabbing at my behind while I was already laid on the table. I felt pressured to go along with it because 3 IRL...
Oh my God, bro. It's like... When do grown men just be grown men? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God, you felt pressured, bro? 33, 34, gang? Okay.
streamers' cameras pointed at my face, and also being at a sponsored event, I did not want to escalate the situation. I was
Extremely uncomfortable. What is wrong with these niggas? Again, bro, I'm really not trying to like cop please for and make excuses for women doing inappropriate shit, bro. But at the same time, I just can't help but feel like these niggas be bitches, gang.
extremely uncomfortable the whole time. All right, listen, man. We, and by we, I'm not talking Jeremiah. We're down. If this was a chick and she was 34, we could understand, like, okay, there's a lot of pressure, there's a lot of this and that. Listen, you're a grown man. You could be like, yo, what are you doing? Just like, yo, get off. It's that easy. Like, he doesn't have to embarrass her. He doesn't have to make the situation seem weird. He doesn't have to...
Just stop. Look at this guy. You're 34. It's like, again, bro, I know everybody's different and we shouldn't, I'm not trying to say that type of behavior is appropriate from a woman because it's not. But, nigga, just be a fucking man. Yo, stop it. I don't like that. What the fuck are you doing? I bet they stop.
To do any of that. This is a grown man that's 33, 34 years
Oh
old.
my God.
We're not going to pretend like, oh, like I was just, I just had to go along to get along. And if that was the case, then you're not allowed to come back. You're not allowed to come back later and say, well, I felt like really uncomfortable when this chick is under fire deservedly so. But throwing this on top of that, I think this is really like crushing her.
Damn. So is this... Damn.
With the...
Because I heard she might have got banned again. Did she? Okay, let me shut up and listen.
You're crushing the boot. You're crushing her with the boot. Granted, she was only banned for 1 day for what she did to that Saeed guy. And that was only after a bunch of big streamers were saying, how did she not get banned for this? And then he continues and says, definitely should have said something in the moment and regret not doing so. And honestly, a little ashamed of myself for not speaking up because I just know if I ever spoke about it again in the future, people will say, well, you should have stopped it then. Yeah, I am saying that. And I will say that. And I will continue to say that. This is a grown man, man. If you cannot exercise boundaries on strangers, this is a stranger to you. That's what he's saying. At 33, 34 years old,
it's like, bro, you're a man child at that point.
when will you ever be able to do that? And he says, no, I don't agree with the quoted tweet using derogatory term to describe Nina. Just wanted to use it as context. Because the quote tweet says, she man. This is kind of brutal for this chick. And like I said, this situation is not the situation with Saeed. Saeed, he was like, yo, get off me. He was trying to run away. And that's a guy that's smaller than Toast, that has way less clout or whatever than Toast, and is younger than Toast by at least 10 years. And he still had the ability to say, I don't want this. We're not babying people. We're not infantilizing a grown 33, 34-year-old man. And I say this as somebody that likes Toast. Like, I think Toast is a nice guy. I don't think he's a fake nice guy. I think he is he's quite an authentic guy. Like, there's just nothing bad, nothing nefarious I can say about him. However, I'm not just going to throw this chick Nina under the bus like that. Like, I think she just thought she was playing a part of the character. I don't think she was specifically trying to go after him in that way.
I just think we're living in a time where everybody needs to stop being such a fucking pussy, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like, in 2003, this is not happening, gang. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is such a... Again, I'm not trying to make excuses. Wrong is wrong, and bad behavior is bad behavior. Everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. But just like, oh my God, when I hear this, grown man, months later, only after another situation popped off, decides to open his mouth as a grown-ass man talking about he felt uncomfortable. Come on, man. Were you losing sleep at night? Were you waking up in cold sweats? Like, come on. Or are you just using this opportunity to continue to dunk on somebody?
It's just, and this is not the same situation as Saeed. Like, Saeed, he told her to stop. She didn't. This guy did not say a word. He was a mute. Now, this does get bad for Nina because some of her allies, well, you know, they came after her. One of them being Valkyrie. So another female streamer, she had this take, which I'm going to play for you guys right now.
Tweet.
They all turning their back on you, huh, Nina?
I cannot believe that Nina is unbanned. Toast tweeted a video of Nina pretty much at the streamer games assaulting him and massaging his at a massage table.
Oh my God.
And he said that he was uncomfortable the whole time.
Now. He said it now, not then.
And he didn't even know her.
Yeah, that's bad. Now, I will give Valkyrie
though.
credit here because she named her. She said, hey, I can't believe that Nina's only banned for a day. I said I would not want her permanently banned.
Yeah, that's kind of what I said too. I said I believe that I feel like a week, 2 weeks. If you really want to stick it to her, give her 2 weeks. Permaban feels a bit extreme though, bro. Y'all got to understand at the end of the day, I feel like permaban is for people that are disgusting human beings. Like, you are an evil person. You are promoting evil. You are doing absolutely wrong. What I think is the case with these motherfuckers, I'm not saying that they're right, but what I am saying is, okay, the best example is, should a person that accidentally killed somebody get the same sentence as somebody who's an evil, murderous person? You get what I'm trying to say? I think there's a situation of people being immature and doing immature, inappropriate jokes, and now it's biting them in the ass. Okay? I don't think that's the same as literally going around and being like a fucking weirdo creep that is a sexual predator or some shit like that. So that is kind of my opinion. I don't think she deserves a permaban, bro. And I do think a permaban would be too extreme.
I think that chick is a star. I think she's a very unique character that stands out from everybody in streaming right now. Like, you can't go and get another of her. She's got it. She's got the it factor, especially as an Asian female streamer. So like a week, maybe 2 weeks, I could understand.
You speaking my language, bro.
And maybe even a month. But I just don't want to see, I don't really want to see anybody permanently banned unless.
Yeah, permanently banned is like for people that are just evil, gang. Like I honestly feel like the concept of a perma ban shouldn't even really be a thing on, like it should be a unique case that gets escalated to the highest depths of YouTube or Twitch or whatever. When it happens, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this person's bad. We need them off the platform. But I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, like, people are feeding their families off of this shit. People are making a living off of this shit. And yes, it's not a right. It's definitely a luxury to be able to make content and, you know, get paid from it. But again, should somebody lose everything for what could be genuinely an honest mistake? Wouldn't you want that same grace if you were in those shoes? Yo, my bad real quick, but I gotta put y'all on, man. I know y'all like money. Shit, I like money. Money's nice. And I'm about to give y'all the easiest hustle to make some side cheese while you doom scrolling watching Berto videos, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of y'all be playing games on your phones for free. Now I'm about to show you how to get paid off it. Hit the link in my description or scan this QR code on the screen, and in only about 30 seconds, you're gonna be able to sign up for freecash.com. It's super simple, just like any website with a quick email and a password, you're in. It's gonna be a wall of games just waiting for you to get to that cheese. There's so many valid options, so just actually pick a game that you would like to play on your free time. You speed run the levels, and I'm talking about actual money that you can spend IRL, go straight into your free cash balance. I'm telling you, bro, this method turns your brain dead time where you just chilling playing games on your phone to actually stacking some cheese. Realistically, most people are pulling $10 to $20 in a day just from casual playing. You ain't even gotta be going crazy for real. And if you're one of them grinders, you actually like to get to that bag, there are offers where you can make up to $100 to even $500. So it does get pretty insane, I'm telling you. Now, some of the top earners, you don't gotta do this, but if you want to, you could actually speed run and spend a couple of dollars for better earning opportunities. But you don't have to spend a penny, bro. You could dead ass get a bankroll just by playing the free games. Stick to the free stuff and you'll still be able to cash out. So next time you're taking a break from my videos and you just chilling and you playing games on your phone, you might as well make something out of it. You guys know I've always said, man, if you're gonna play video games, you might as well make some money, man. And they made the cash out process so easy. They have PayPal, gift cards, whatever works for you, they got it. So hit the link or scan the code and sign up for free today, gang. Because when you use my link, they're already gonna start you off with a $5 bonus. Where you at, family? You already know I got you, bro. Let's get back to the video. But go get your money, dog.
They're like causing violence or like havoc on stream. So here, Valkyrie is saying her name specifically, and the reason why I want to make that note is because another individual who messed with Nina Lynn, co-signed her, did not say her name, and that is Pokimane. So Pokimane, and there's a lot of backstory here. So Disguised Toast, I don't know if he is still a member, but he was, for many, many years, a member of this streaming house group content. I think he's still a part of it, called Offline TV. It was started by this guy Scara. Shout out to the OG Scara. And a part of this group was Pokimane. Pokimane was there from 2017 to 2023. Disguised Toast was there from 2017 to 2023. They've done so much content together. Like they've worked together on so many different things. So they should be tight, right? So Valkyrie was not even part of Offline TV, although she did do content with them, and Valkyrie is friends with Disguised Toast. But I'm gonna play you guys this clip right now of Nina and Pokimane kicking it, chilling, just talking about like whatever preferences for guys that they have on stream.
Wait, you didn't fully tell us about your type.
I am. Yeah, my type is the obeying type. I need obeying. I need you to listen. Not too much talking. Shut up when you need to. Mind your own business. Make sure my business is running good. If I need assistance in anything, you have to drop everything and help me. Your wallet is my wallet. My wallet is my wallet. Yeah, any girls you talk to better be your sister or your mom. Other than that, don't talk to them too much either.
Oh my God.
Mom, maybe yes, because you know.
Bro, it's like, I want to believe she's trolling here, but after all the allegations now, this definitely doesn't look good. Damn, Nina, you cooking that bed, boy.
That's small. And then, any of your brothers that are homies, that's to check in with me. Because, you know, in order to find the secrets of their boyfriend, you go through them. So I have to have all their contacts. Location is always on, and I have an air tag in their car without you knowing.
Valid.
What if she wants a slave? And what about it? It's her type. People have preferences.
Yeah. And then if we do for breeding purposes only.
Oh my God.
I swear to God. Like, I don't want to be near you like that. And in the bed, do not touch me while I'm sleeping because I like to starfish. And I get hot.
Yes.
Yeah. I get really hot, really easy.
Hell no.
So here, you see Pokimane just, you know, kicking it, not
See, y'all niggas going for that? Be honest. I know shorty's some of y'all type. Y'all signing up for that? Hell nah.
nodding along. They're homies. It's not, unless this is all an act. I don't know, but clearly they're cool. And for some reason, people are like upset because of whatever standards that she decided to vocalize, which I don't get why people would be upset with that. Like, why would you be upset about someone that you don't know, that doesn't know you, that you don't want, that also doesn't want
Because
you,
everybody's
and
so
what they
fucking
desire?
soft
It's
now.
just quite bizarre. Regardless, Pokimane decides to speak on this, and, well, vaguely. And she says the following. I've gotten a lot of comments asking me to speak on recent news, and I didn't tweet sooner because I felt the focus should be on the victims and allegations, but it also feels wrong not to say anything. Sad face.
What is wrong with Pokimane, bro? You don't even care. Why did you even open your mouth? You're not a part of this. Just shut the fuck up.
Oh, man. SA and harassment should be taken seriously,
Oh my
regardless of the
God.
gender of the person.
Social media's got to be some of the fakest motherfucker. You sit down with people and you think that they are homies. Like, nobody asked you to speak up. You're not even a part of the allegations. Why you turning your back on your dog like this, gang? Oh my God.
Perpetrator or victim. Who was the individual, Pokimane? Who was it? Just keep in mind, I don't see a Nina Lynn here. Because she could be talking about anybody. Because who else got accused recently? That dude Mizkif, he got accused by his ex-girlfriend, Emiru. The Nina Lynn situation has been going twice, both with Saeed and with the Disguised Toast. So who are you? It's like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe happened. So you don't really know who she's talking about. There's already so much shame associated with speaking out on these experiences, when in reality, the shame should lie with the abuser. Who is the abuser, Pokimane? Please let us know. I'm a little bit confused. If I'm ever slow to comment on things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my own past traumas, which
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if I'll
Why are you just injecting yourself?
share publicly. I hope this makes my stance clear. This is the vaguest stance I've ever seen. This does not make a stance clear. This is just saying, this is a nothing burger. This is like when Valkyrie was like, yeah, you know, like we hate PDFs and we don't like people that, you know, attack other people. And it's like, okay, all right. Yeah, you've got the same take as every other human being on Earth. Congratulations. So I don't think anybody would
Yeah, it's like, why did you even fix yourself to talk?
disagree with anything that Pokimane said here. Nobody. Yet, she didn't say a name. She didn't say who was right. She didn't say who was wrong. And this is where I feel like Disguised Toast, that's your man's. That's your man's. And you've known him for 5+ years. And you can't say, like Valkyrie did at least, like, yo, Nina Lynn is tripping. Like, you know, we've done content together. So she doesn't want to throw Nina Lynn under the bus. Valkyrie, she already hurled her under the bus, just ran her over. She went forward and backward. So she said it in drive, you know, a couple of little bumps. You had the kids in the back hit their head on the top of the school bus, and she turned it into reverse, ran her over again, made sure she was turned into roadkill. So,
Facts.
you know, shout out to Valkyrie for that. She was at least willing to say, hey,
At least she's standing on some shit.
she should have been banned for a little bit longer. But Pokimane here, hey, you know, maybe she's just being a girl's girl, right? Like she's just defending her homegirl.
But at that point, just shut up.
But at the expense of your man's Disguised Toast that you've known for many, many more years than that, I don't know about that. And a couple of different people started to call this out. A couple of other streamers started to call this out. Asmongold was one of those people that called this out. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Something else. What is this here? Pokimane talking about this. Oh boy, here we go. I've gotten a lot of comments asking me to speak on recent news, and I didn't tweet sooner because I felt like I should focus on the victims and the allegations, but it also feels wrong not saying anything. And harassment should be taken seriously regardless of the gender or the perpetrator of the victim. There's already so much shame associated with speaking out against these experiences, when in reality, the shame should lie with the abuser. If I'm ever slow to comment on things like this, it's because these situations bring up a lot of emotions from my past traumas, which I don't know if I'll share publicly. I hope this makes my stance clear. Here's the problem. Here's the reason why it feels inauthentic whenever Pokimane says this, okay? Is that people like this wait for the consensus and then they give their opinion.
Yeah, they're waiting for the public side that feels the most to kind of sit on. Like, oh, y'all going over here? Okay, bet I'm gonna come over here too. Oh, y'all going over there? Oh, let me go over here too.
Meanwhile, I watch it live. Yeah, I'm glad that she's spoken out about it, but I think that the reason why she gets a lot of hate is that I think that she tries to manicure her public image so much that it ends up damaging it. That's my advice. You know, that's what I think that she does. And, you know, if you just be a little bit more realistic, then that's it.
The end of this is where I really want to focus on, and I think it's a great take by him, where he says she's trying to make her public image so perfect that people start to think, like, this is not a person. This is like something that Abercrombie and Fitch would put out as a statement. This is something like HBO Max would put out as a statement. It's like, are you a human being, or are you just like this entity that doesn't have any opinions? And this is the problem too. She is waiting for consensus, but she also doesn't want to throw Nina Lynn under the bus. And I feel like she did Disguised Toast dirty by doing this. And on top of that, if you're one of those people that constantly has an opinion every time it's a layup, you know it's an easy field goal, it's a penalty kick with no goalie. Every time you've got an opinion on that, like for example, like dog, if Aiden Ross said something, if Sneeko said something, if they were in something like this, she would be dunking from the free throw line like prime Michael Jordan. She would be doing windmills like Zion Williamson before he gained like 150 pounds. She wouldn't need to take the time or think about her own situation. And this is the thing too. She makes it about herself. She's like,
yeah, she tries to sneak in the little, and you know, I don't know if I'll ever open up about my personal problems, but oh, just stay tuned for that. Oh my God, like shut the fuck up, bro.
Well, I didn't want to respond because I thought that this should be focused on the victims, but I actually didn't want to. If you ever see me not respond, it's because this brings up stuff in my past. And this is where she's trying to take advantage of, like, oh, you know, like,
get her own little sympathy points in.
She's saying that she's been a victim of something like this in the past. So we're going to, she's trying to hijack sympathy from people. So, you know, it's okay. We're going to cut her a pass for this. Dog, she couldn't even get cut a pass from the Hassan situation. Did that man shock his dog or not? Like, she didn't even speak on that. And she was like, oh, you know, like she threw it on her own employees. She's like, yo, my employees was tripping. We were not going to drop that podcast. Damn, I can't believe they did that. I don't even know if I believe that the employees were the ones that put out that statement, that the podcast wasn't going to come out. So yeah, that whole situation, like, Pokimane is not a real human being on Twitch. I don't know about off platform, but she puts on the mask when it's time to get on and soapbox, and that worked for an era. But right now,
people want real, bro. People are really, and that's one thing I'm really loving with the way content creation is shifting towards, you know, even just down to like content that's on YouTube. Nobody wants to see too much flashy edit. It's like, bro, we want the real, authentic you. And that's why live streaming is kicking off so much. Make sure you guys click the link in the description. Join my live stream. Where you at, Berto?
Where you at, Berto?
W a little plug, you feel me? But like, I really think that's what it is, because people are so tired of the fake. People are so tired of the fake personalities, the terrible acting, the, you know, overly scripted content. It's like, nah, give us the real you, bro. Be entertaining in real time. You know, have good thoughts and opinions in real time. Shit, fuck up in real time and then stand on your mistakes and learn from it. You know, I think that's where we're at with all this shit.
That era, that its time has passed. But let me know what y'all think about the situation.
Yeah, word. Well, y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, I feel like, again, Pokimane, she's always kind of been this way, though. She's just way too polished. I think people would genuinely like her a lot more if she just kind of just dropped the whole, like, picture perfect bullshit. You know what I mean? But y'all let me know what you think. Who's watching Pokimane these days anyway?
Where you at, Berto?
I made this shit look sweet.